What's up guys, Nate again, and today I want to do a video response to TV and Lust's video from yesterday where he talked about his memories growing up at arcades with his family and stuff, and I've got a lot of good memories as well. Growing up in the late 80s and early 90s, arcades were kind of coming back from that early, late 70s, early 80s era. The fighting games were becoming really popular, beat-em-ups were becoming really popular, so I kind of just wanted to tell my story about my experience with arcade games. One of my earliest arcade memories was at Showbiz Pizza, probably my 5th or 6th birthday in 87 or 88, where I played Centipede. Actually, I think was the first game that I ever played in the arcade, and I loved that game. I still do. I think that same day I also got introduced to the Versus version of Super Mario Brothers, which is basically the same. There's a few little differences. Some of the items are in different spots. The game actually gets significantly harder at the end, I guess to warrant more quarters being put into the machine, but a lot of good memories of that, and every time I think of Versus Super Mario Brothers, I go right back to that point in time in my life when I was just a little kid. Yeah, pretty good memories there. It's also when I was a kid, there was a strip mall near our house that had an arcade in it called Great Games, and I had quite a few birthdays there, because they had a little party package where you could invite 5 to 10 people, and everybody got tokens and pizza and a cake. They had quite a few games, a lot of beat-em-ups, a lot of the fighting games, Street Fighter 2, Mortal Kombat 2, a lot of ticket redemption things, a lot of the whack-a-moles, and there was one called Hoppa Tic-Tac-Toe. I don't know if anybody remembers it, but it was basically like a tic-tac-toe board with these bouncy balls, and it was all a game of chance and luck, but I felt like I was good at it. And got a lot of tickets that way, because this place had really good ticket redemption prizes, which I'll get to a little bit later. I remember going there quite a bit as a kid because on the back of the grocery store receipts near our house, they would put coupons for things, and Great Games always had a coupon for, buy $5, get $5 free tokens or something like that. So it was always a really good deal to go there. And so I'd go there pretty frequently, even as when I got older. I think it closed down probably when I was in high school, so around 99, 2000, which was kind of sad to see it go, but it was like a staple of my childhood. I would love to find some tokens from that place or tickets or something. I don't know, just something to remember that time, but I've looked and there's nothing. I can't even find the original owner. I've looked online, creepily enough. There was one game that really stood out as a kid, and it wasn't a good game by any means. It was a Sega game made by the creator of Dragon's Lair, and it was called Hologram Time Traveler. It was a weird Laserdisc game, but I'll show you the trailer. I can't describe it.
Hologram, the time travel fantasy where you journey through the centuries on a perilous quest to rescue the beautiful princess and save the universe from the wrath of an evil Time Lord. Step through the portals of the ages to the dawn of time, braving the primeval forces that shape the world, to wondrous futures, fighting deadly enemies, armed with astounding marvels of science, to an age of magic, where you will challenge mighty wizards and face mysterious spells. These challenges and more await you should you dare to enter the world of Hologram.
So yeah, not much really to say. It was really strange, and I don't remember it being very good, but very unique, and it really stuck with me throughout my whole life. I would love to try to play it again just to see really how bad it is. The company that developed it has gone on to make some more modern games too. They made the Mad Dog McCree pack for the Wii, some other full motion video games on the Wii, and I think on the Sega CD they did a couple. But yeah, it was a really strange time, and a really bad game, to be honest. As I got older and the arcades started to die out a little bit, fighting games were still popular, so you'd see them in movie theaters, and we had a little place near our house called Malibu Grand Prix, which was like a go-kart place, but they had a pretty decent arcade, and my friends and I would go there and play Marvel vs. Capcom and X-Men vs. Street Fighter and Marvel vs. Capcom 2 pretty religiously, every Friday. But there was this group of kids, Asian kids, that were just amazingly good at Marvel vs. Capcom 2. And anytime we could beat any of them, we felt like boss, because maybe it's racist, but they're better at fighting games than we are. I don't know if that's racist. I don't know. It's just true. But yeah, so a lot of good memories playing that. Then that place started to lose any kind of arcade games at all. They just started doing solely ticket redemption crap, which I don't mind so much anymore. I've kind of gotten used to the fact that that's all there really is anymore. You'd be lucky to find like a Pac-Man Galaga combo some places. So when my wife and I met, we would go to places like the movie theaters and just little bowling alleys and stuff, and play ticket redemption games, because I don't know, we had found some joy in it, I guess. And we started collecting prizes from these ticket redemption games in this little treasure box of junk. You can see there's like this little throwing star, some crappy rings, some little shitty spiders, and a slinky with a butterfly, dinosaurs and an army man, all kinds of crap, just like junk on junk. Little plastic airplanes, just, it's full of shit. I could go on forever. But when we were in Las Vegas for our honeymoon, there was one arcade at New York that had just the best fucking ticket redemption prizes. As far as junk goes, we love the junk, like these crappy skeleton warriors, the whoopee cushions even. I don't know. It's just all crap, and we love it. But yeah, so that pretty much sums up my life in arcades. Nowadays, they're starting to make a slight comeback. You see a lot of barcades. We have a couple downtown in Atlanta that are pretty decent. Just sadly, they're always really, really crowded, so you can't really play a whole lot, unfortunately. But good memories, good times. We really like to see some arcades make a comeback. Next weekend we're going to a convention in Atlanta called the Southern Fried Game Room Expo, which is a pretty big pinball and arcade convention. We went last year as press. My wife did an article for a magazine, and met Billy Mitchell and Walter Day and a few other like pinball designers. It was a really good time. And so next weekend we're going again. I believe there's some other people that are going to be there. I think Billy Mitchell's going to be there again, because he has nothing better to do than to show up at arcade conventions, apparently. But yeah, so that's pretty much it, guys. If you'd like to see a look through this box, I will do a quick little pan through of it at the end, if you care about all this shit, because there's lots of it, and it's fucking awesome. Anyways, guys, I'd like to thank you guys for watching, and I'll talk to you next time. Take it easy.